a special documentary, Dressing the Divide. This is an epic story of how we got here. A decade of division defined by two seasoned politicians, Mwai Kibaki and Raila Odinga. Mwai Kibaki arrived at State House with a promise of economic revival, a new constitution, and unity of purpose. But his time at the House on the Hill would usher in an age of unprecedented tribalism, mistrust, and political competition anchored on anger. It was a turning point in Kenya's political division. Kibaki's rise to the apex of the country's leadership came at a time Kenya was crying for change. At the end of Daniel Arap Moi's presidency, the nation was reeling. Najib Balala defected from KANU together with Raila Odinga, George Saitoti, Kalonzo Musyoka, and many others. In 2002, as Kibaki ran for presidency, he delivered a simple message: hope and change. The National Rainbow Coalition were not the only ones looking for change.
Karibu baba. Hapa kwako. Karibu Garissa baba.
For KANU and Moi, Uhuru Kenyatta ignited a new political force. For Daniel Arap Moi, Uhuru represented a shift. But in some quarters, he was made into a joke, the Moi Project. It led to a mass walkout as Raila Odinga engineered the disintegration of the once indomitable party, KANU. Mwai Kibaki had promised change, and more so, unity. Much of the country seemed to believe he could deliver it. In fact, that very evening in the capital city, members of KANU gathered. It was who is who in the now former ruling party. They wondered out loud whether they were in the prominent minority. Theirs was to block the new president, explore his agenda, exploiting the divide. The economy that Mwai Kibaki inherited would be the defining challenge of his presidency, even though a push for a new constitution reshaped Kenyan politics for the next decade. Before he could deliver his promise of unity, Kibaki had to confront the increased agitation for change. People wanted a new constitution, but by this time, cracks had emerged in the ruling coalition. The death of Vice President Michael Kijana Wamalwa barely 8 months after the NARC government was formed deepened the cracks. It was the first blow Kibaki's unity caravan received. Anger and distrust towards the government will grow. Kibaki's closest political advisors had sown the seeds of destruction, while the president was ailing in the first few months, and it is widely believed during his first year in power. 5 days after being sworn in, Kibaki announced his first cabinet. It represented a major betrayal of his coalition partners. The new government acquired new power bearers, a team drawn entirely from Mount Kenya region.